Senator Steele.
Yeah. Thanks, Chair. Just want to go to road safety, and I'll put the questions to you, Mr. Chair, and Dr. Kennedy, should you wish to add anything, please feel free. Does Infrastructure Australia consider road safety to be a priority in your assessments of infrastructure projects?
Yes, Senator. In terms of our transport evaluations, the business case requires the cost-benefit analysis to take into account all costs and benefits, and that includes the improvement in road safety, which may lead to reduction in fatalities, casualties and property damage. So we request that of all our proponents. Sometimes, in some cases, it's not always quantified, but it is certainly one of our requirements.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
What about Ausroads? Is it one of their requirements?
Ausroads, I believe, have it in their guidelines. Could I get back to you to confirm, because of their technical guidance?
When a road project comes to you, is road safety in design a feature that you can discern when you do your evaluation?
Yes, Senator. So in some road projects, for example, there would be, for example, the application of smart motorways projects that would slow down vehicles in terms of entering motorways to try and reduce the number of incidents and potential adverse effects of that, which includes fatalities and casualties. Most transport projects would relate to that, including, for example, bus projects. We would also ask that how would it change road safety? Would it improve it? Would it actually make things worse, for example? So we ask for those effects to be captured in the cost-benefit analysis.
Good. So if you get to the stage where a state government doesn't agree with your road safety initiatives, do you have the power to overrule them? So, for example, if they're trying to, if there's an infrastructure project where if we were to increase the road safety component at the expense of an extra few kilometres or whatever, for example, I know it's hypothetical, do you have the ability to say to the states, no, the road safety issue comes first?
Senator, our role at Infrastructure Australia is to advise, and certainly our advice would be that it is one of several benefits that need to be taken into account. So amongst the benefits of a transport projects, there may also be travel time savings and improvement in journey reliability. So road safety is also one of the key user benefits.
So within Infrastructure Australia, how many people do you have employed dedicated to the road safety aspect?
We have a number of transport economists who have experience in looking at road safety impacts.
So there's no one specifically employed just to do road safety in the assessments?
No,
it's
Senator.
Shared across a number?
No, but we do have, as I said, a number of transport economists with significant number of years of experience, and we also draw on the expertise of a number of our advisors who, again, have worked on road safety for a number of projects, including passenger and freight.
Okay, can you tell us how much in dollar terms is spent on road safety research at Infrastructure Australia? I'd say you probably want to take that on notice. Would
it be possible to take that on notice? Because we would have to go through a number of different submissions.
Absolutely, no, I understand that. Is Infrastructure aware how much road deaths and trauma cost in Australia annually, off the top of your head?
I don't have the number on the top of my head, but it has been cited by a number of research organisations.
Yes, that's right, yeah. Look, while I'm on road safety, if I can, to you, Dr. Kennedy, sorry if I may.
Sorry.
No, that's what I'll give you plenty. No, sorry, Minister. I just thought while I'm in this area, and it's more to the department, but is the department made aware of road deaths when they occurred? Is there a red flag that comes through to the department? Here we go. We have unfortunately another death on our roads.
Well, we publish through BITRA the monthly fatalities by how they've occurred.
So the reason why?
Yeah, and so I'll have to ask the relevant official when he's here exactly when that data turns up in the department and the exact lags. I think that's what you're after, isn't it?
I am Dr. Kennedy. I'm very happy.
But we definitely have monthly numbers that we publish on that. I'll confirm the frequency though, and we've also made some progress on injury data as well
that's good.
since we've last spoken. So he would normally appear around surface transport time.
No, we'll come back then.
Is that okay? And we can let you know where we're up to on the stats.
So that data is freely available?
Yeah, it's on the
That data
website.
is very widely spread. I suppose the question is, do you ever read it?
Yeah, I read it because it goes
But you
up.
don't know the frequency of it. That's what your evidence was a moment ago. What I'm trying to say is it at the top of the leadership of the department? Do you actually read those deaths, injuries and costs? You, Dr.
Yeah,
Kennedy.
I read the report as it comes.
Monthly? Because I do.
I read the report as it comes across my desk. We take the issue very seriously. You would have seen the inquiry that was published.
I'm just asking whether you as the Secretary actually have your head around the road safety stats on a monthly basis.
I read every brief the department prepares that goes to the Minister. Each time this report is released, it goes to the Minister. We release a large number of reports, so I was just... I paused for a moment just to check whether it was monthly or some other frequency. I look at all of them, including the road deaths, and I do take it very seriously as a high priority for the department. We're firmly engaged with the members of that inquiry, Professor Jeremy Woolley and Dr John Crozier, and we're vigorously pursuing a road safety agenda through the TIC agenda.
So who's the road safety champion in the department?
The road safety champion?
Who's leading the charge? Who's up there rattling the sabre saying, come on, we're going to take this serious?
If you ask the fence who's the Indigenous champion, it's the Deputy Secretary. He's the one that goes out and makes sure that Indigenous procurement is top of mind in all of the work they do. In your department, who's the person who makes sure road safety, deaths and injuries and enormous economic costs, who is the road safety champion in your department?
So there are two key officials. Mr Alex Folds, who's the First Assistant Secretary of Surface Transport Division, I would regard as the key official. He's not here this week, but his deputy is here. You can ask questions of her as well as myself this evening. On the data side, our key data champion has been Gary Dolman, who heads BITRA, the bureau who publishes the statistics, and it's Gary who's led the charge with the states on improving the quality of injury data, getting an injury data database together, because as you know, a crucial piece of the road safety story is not just fatalities, but getting from our health departments and hospitals and others good quality injury data so we can know the full extent.
The $30 billion a year it's costing our nation, yes.
So it's that I would regard those two as the two key officials in the department.
So we'll put them on notice. I know Mr Folds won't be here, but there'll be a number of questions coming today. So and you'll come back to us on the frequency, because the line of my question is, and I've read the BITRA report. I've read it from the front to the back, and it was an in-depth report, and unfortunately it's sitting on the shelves gathering dust within wherever it's been parked. And I'm not blaming the agency. I'm saying the report's been done. It was commissioned by the government, but nothing's been done about it.
I can confirm the data is monthly.
Yeah, monthly, yeah. And this is my fear, because there's not red flags that come up, bang, here we go, straight in front of mine now, we've lost another Australian. Or we've lost another two. And God help us, it's in the same state, around the same highway and this sort of stuff. That's what
I can assure you, Senator, the department takes the road safety issue very seriously.
I've made that very clear. I'm not attacking the department.
We've done very detailed modelling of exactly where all the fatalities have occurred.
Yep.
We've presented that information to the states across the road network. It's the same, it's Mr Dolman's area that's done that.
And Dr Kennedy, no, we get that. Senator Gallagher and I, our passion for road safety is unfortunately we're fantastic experts after the event. And the sad part about data gathering is someone's lost a son or a daughter. And when our passion says, how the hell do we stop it before it becomes a statistic? That's where we're headed.
We share your passion, Senator.
Right. Okie dokie. That'll do on that part, but then I'll go. I've still got